It's a 9-alarm fire that roared through the basement of brick brownstone last Wednesday in Boston. The flames quickly engulfed the upper floors of the building. 2 Boston firefighters lost their lives in the process. And this morning, a group of Grand Rapids firefighters will be leaving for Boston to honor their fallen comrades.
24-hour News 8's Mark Thompson's at the Grand Rapids Fire Training Facility live this morning, talking to an official firsthand on what this mission really means. Mark?
Yeah, good morning, Emily. Those firefighters are hoping to roll out here in about 20 minutes or so. They're going to be making their way to Boston, and as you mentioned, it's going to be an emotional journey for them as they honor those firefighters who lost their lives in Boston fighting that apartment fire. Let's take you back a little bit. It was a 9-alarm fire that really ripped through that brownstone building. It came up through the basement and then spread quickly to some of the upper floors of that building. Dozens of firefighters risked their lives to try and get those residents out. Around 18 people or so were taken to the hospital. Unfortunately, 2 Boston firefighters didn't make it. 33-year-old Michael Kennedy, he had worked for the Boston Fire Department for more than 6 years. He was a Marine Corps veteran, and Lieutenant Edward Walsh was 43 years old. He had been with the department for nearly 10 years and had a wife and 3 children. Now, we got a pretty good contingent to going to Boston from here in Grand Rapids. 8 firefighters will be making that trip. One of those is Joe Dubé, president of the Grand Rapids Firefighters Union. So, Joe, tell us how important it is to show your support and just how strong that bond is between firefighters across the country.
Firefighters are a family. You live a 30-year life with them. At the engine house, you're there for 24 hours. So it's really important that we go out and show our support. I would hope if something tragic like this happened here that other firefighters across would come and show my family the same support that we're going to show theirs.
And you guys put your lives on the line every day. I know it's something that you signed up for, but it still must be pretty emotional when you lose a couple of brothers.
Yeah, you hope this never happens. You don't keep it, in your mind. You just know it goes with the job. It can happen, and you do your best every day, because at the end of the day, you're there to help the citizens.
You guys got a pretty good contingent going as well.
Yeah, we have about 8 of us going.
And you're going to be driving?
Yep. Yeah, 14 hours.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and we're going to be here to see you off.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Joe. Joe Dubé, President, Grand Rapids Firefighters Union. Again, we're going to be here when they roll out here in about 20 minutes or so, and we're going to try to maybe dip in and bring you some live pictures as they make their way to Boston. Reporting live in Grand Rapids this morning, Mark Thompson, 24-hour News 8.